All right, we're going to be going for a higher score on the daily patrol for February 23rd into 24th. My high score right now is 67. It's not great. I took a big hit from one of the bosses. This is my last play for the day. That's not going to cost glint. And I'm struggling a bit. I'm trying to do it without Muscle Branch, which I did succeed on, but I did take a hit. I think it could have worked out, but it really depends on cleansings. So I'm kind of on the fence if I use a Muscle Branch or not. I'll probably end up using one. The right-hand side doesn't really need a Muscle Branch. There's a lot of shield guys, so you have to kind of deal with that. Ideally I like to use leveled up Blast Words and Radiance Blast Words, but a couple of Thornies on each side wouldn't hurt. Well, I might do just one Thorny. We'll see. But I like having two Blast Words. I'll try the Muscle Branch. I need some energy. I need two Dark Creepers. One Sapweed I can get away with. Honey Bear is like also slows down, so I like to do that. But I think this is a good composition. I haven't done this exact composition before, but I think we gotta try something new. Not great cleansings. This one could be helpful, but oh, that's nice. That worked out really well. That was a good cleansing. I'm going to probably do Sapweeds on... This is actually a nice cleansing too, but I don't want to get too cleansing crazy because I need to get some energy down ASAP. That's a big priority for me. How do you... it's tricky. Might do a Thorny here. I don't really want to do a Thorny though. I'd want to put him down here. What I could maybe do, but it's like completely leaving it up to Thorny, is put him down here. But it's a nice wraparound. And I could water him. And then what he doesn't handle, I could Honey Shield. I'll take it. I probably should have put him there, but I'd have to move him. Oh crap, that's way too much for Thorny. I way overestimated him. Oh my goodness, that's a terrible start. That sucks. Okay, well now I know. All right, we do a minor watering that should, well, that would hit Tema, but I don't think that's necessary. I'll do Blight Cleansing. A heal there would have been helpful. Oh, that's helpful. I like that. I think a Dark Creeper here is going to be really good for the long term. It's a nice spot. I might move them even more. Maybe like that would be really nice. That. Don't have enough for a watering. Man, I can't get this Tema out. Not a good setup, but this should be a lot easier. Actually, I have more things helping than Thorny. Thorny struggled immensely there. These watering spots are terrible too. None of that got watered. But ooh, another Tema. I definitely would love that. Let's get that going. Let's get this going. I need some stinking energy. I don't care what it takes. That was terrible last time. Let's get Honey Bear. Honey Bear, I think, will take care of most of this. He could use some help. Maybe if I get this setup on the right is terrible too. Man, I'm not really setting myself up for success here. This is bad. Like that Thorny's not even involved. If I do this, Ah, they still want to go the other way, huh? I can do some extra energy. I kind of want to offload what's going on. I want to send these guys. They still want to go that way? Man, freaking stubborn. It's annoying. That's terrible. I'm going to probably give this guy some range to help out. But it is getting a little out of control here. I don't know how good this is going to go. That phone is doing absolutely nothing, but they might be okay on the right. The left I'm concerned about because it's just Honey Bear, but he's actually doing okay over there. Wow, he's actually holding up fine. I thought about Honey Shield here. That worked out. Wow, surprisingly well. I thought that would have been a disaster, but I wonder if I keep Honey Bear on the left, because I think they're actually doing pretty well on the right hand side now. If I do a sapweed like right here, that could be really good. Sun's there. Get this blast wort. Finally block that stupid path. The left hand side's completely on its own. Let's get this going. That'll help for sure. Pretty lackluster on Radiance, but I don't really feel the need to spend that. If I can get a healing, that would be good just to get my score back up. Might be able to actually redeem ourselves here and get a 70 something plus, as long as I don't get hurt. I think Honeybear in the left's actually doing really well. Yeah, we get more Radiance, make up for that last round. I got hurt. Muscle Branch here would be nice. And let me get a Tema down somewhere. That's a dry patch. No good. Oh, I could put him here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, let's get we gotta fix our watering game here. It's been pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. I think I need help with the big guy, so I'm gonna pump this guy. Well, yeah. I don't know. Anti-armor, I think it's probably gonna be more important. Mathematically, I'm sure one of them's better, but I want some splash. Help out with the volume there. Eventually, I gotta get this guy to anti-armor. Probably move him somewhere else. Okay, good. I want the Armor Source Rex by himself. That's huge. Come on, guys. No, one more, one more. Nice. Night Honey Bear can take the rest. Ooh, that's tempting, but we're towards the end here. I'm actually probably gonna go for a Radiance here. That'll let me get the bide. He's kind of at the front here. He's like at the beginning, at least for one of those Armosaurus Rex. But I still think it's going to be important. There's a clutch for this wave, maybe not. But I need like 4 Radiance for the end, the final wave. So I can probably only spend 1 Radiance, honestly. Unless they give me a Radiance Boon. So I want to get this guy pumping iron and this guy anti-armor. Because that's going to cost me 4 Radiance. I'm at 3. So as long as I don't get hurt, I'll get 2. This guy doing extra damage, I think, would be so clutch, but that's going to cost me 2. I'm not super comfortable with that decision. This guy doing puddle, there's so many things I want to do, but I got hurt too much that I don't have the radiance I would want. I'm surprised these guys are just taking care of the left-hand side, honestly. It's really low volume. It's kind of surprising to me, but it makes sense, I guess. I have tons of energy. So I think like just maybe softening these guys a lot would be good. I'm going to move this guy over, water those two, and then I'll get a thorny down here, help out. Crowd control. This would be nice because I'll probably get something here to help out a little bit. Ooh, the ice. That's so nice. That is really good. That's a different type of slowdown. It's going to be really slow. That was very fortunate. Do these guys have armor at all? No, not really. I may move these guys down here, but yeah, I may do some shifting. I gotta put the Star Creeper somewhere more helpful, I think. This would be a nice spot. If I can give this guy +1 range. But I don't think I have to worry about it for this round. I think for this round, just keep everything as is. They'll dip out of double damage zone temporarily. That should be, he's level 4 now. That should not be a problem. But the anti-armor will not persist outside the zone. So that's where I need to be careful about placement for the last wave. Nice. Okay, looking pretty good. That was really successful. Man, these lame, stinking boons here. I would have taken a Radiance or a heal, but they didn't give me that at all. So lame. Like, I don't much care for these. I guess the cleanse would probably, the slower might help. That's only 10%, whatever. I don't think that's going to be that helpful. I got to figure this out, right? We need to make sure that I need to do some musical chairs. So I'm going to move this guy. I think Dark Creeper here is going to be really good. Anti-armor, absolutely. What did I just do? Okay. I just like mindlessly clicked. This guy doing pump iron will be big. I just hope he gets enough hits off on the other guy. They'll be slowed down. That's going to be a huge help, honestly. I do miss having Ice Thistle. Because Honey Bear and Sapweed, they overlap on their type of slowdown. It's not great. Water there. I might like Thorny here. Yeah, it won't make much difference. Maybe this guy hugging here would be better with range. That's going to be a good setup. There's no slowdown otherwise, and that's a little scary because there's actually 2 Armor Source Rex coming out on that side. I do a lot of firepower, but if I can postpone that other Armor Source Rex, I would love to do that. I'm going to try and see what I can do there. Not much of a delay, but a little bit. And this guy will help a little bit. And out the cracks, that's anti-armor zone. Even though it's some basic seedlings, they're actually going to do decent damage. It's going to be close. We'll see. I have to keep an eye on the middle. In case I need to use Honey Shield, but there's so many guys here. It's like if I don't have a good setup, I'm going to get wrecked. I was thinking, oh, it's a Ruby. Oh, crap. Oh, no, they're all coming through. Ah, I got wrecked. That's tough. That's really tough. It was close, though, but not enough. They came through on both sides, so it's not like I messed up in one spot. It's tricky. It's really tricky. I think if I can get... I'd be willing to do another play here. I think I can do better. I just need to think about the best way to handle things. I think I didn't do enough slowdown. Like not doing goop puddles on one side, I think is really tough. But then you have to take care of the big guys, and it's like, well, how do you do that? It's hard. It's hard to take care of everything. Like I can't have two pump iron muscle branches. They're so expensive. So I like the approach of not using muscle branches, and that was like almost I'd say the most successful I did. But things have to line up. This is like my favorite setup. Now, aquifer and watering would be nice as well. That saves you a lot of energy. So that's kind of the thing you have to weigh out. Yeah, aquifers do decent damage. Like that's certainly a thing. But I should plan out my radiance because I need like the anti-armor. So 3, 6. It's just like it's so expensive. Because at some point you need 3 radiance for the anti-armor stuff on the left. Whether that's a muscle branch, a honey bear sticking to the left-hand side. You're looking at 3 for muscle branch or 3 for dark creeper. The other approach is aquaferns and doing acid. The solvent that can help. That's also 3 radiance. So like the anti-armor strategy is like always 3 radiance, pretty much. Blastwords I love though. If they're in the middle, they're kind of helping out clean up on both sides. I think I want to emphasize that more. I've been kind of only emphasizing one side. I think it's been hurting me. Thornies are great. I think I need to really get those blastwords to be more in the middle. But beyond that, it's like, well, I probably want to do sapweed. I really would. All right, we're gonna try this. This is my strategy that worked pretty well last time. This would be a really nice cleansing, actually. It's not for this wave, but man. And they put a rock there. Come on, guys. It's not terrible. I could do like a dark creeper here and a thorny, so it's not terrible, but I think a blast sword here would be really nice. Probably like this would be good for this wave. But yeah, I can make that work. I just don't like how narrow this is. It makes it even more important to have a blast sword. But if I have a blast sword like here or something, he'd be very powerful actually. So I have to kind of weigh out. Oh, they gave me a muscle branch. I'm kind of tempted to include that. I'll take it. Let's try that. Water tile. That could help for watering. I could put a thorny here. Wouldn't need to really worry about watering, which is great. This is a good spot for like a Tema herb because it's kind of a dead spot. Though sapweed could be helpful there too, I guess, but yeah. Probably do a dark creeper, water, spread that. Actually, I kind of like where honey bear is. If I do companionship, that could be pretty effective. But I think honey bear could be in a more useful location. something like that. Yeah, but so far so good. Like I like the waterings happening. Cleansings have been pretty good. Thorny's gonna help out a ton with the shields. But eventually I want to get more blast words. Really helping out there. Another sapweed, sure. I'd like that. Um, yeah, I got to figure out the left now. I think I'm gonna migrate Thorny because I don't have my other one. I'm gonna do. I think Dark Reaper has to be there, but I also need to keep an eye on this other side. I'll probably do. That should take care of the left. I can get a watering in, great, but I need to make sure that this side is in good shape. Blastwort here would be really good. And then I could get the muzzle branch going. That could be helpful for that final wave, or at least get them watered. It's going to be slow attackers, but I have two blastworts helping me as well. So I think the splash here is going to be very effective. And just make sure I'm not shooting myself in the foot here. Yeah, I think that's good. So that guy's going to start doing some serious work. And towards his final wave, he's going to be a beast. Thorny should be able to handle the left. Got anti-armor going. Ooh, it's pretty congested there. Ooh, it's a little close. Honeybear is really nice to care the heavier guys. Nice. A shield clutch. All right, minor radiance. Perfect. This is going really good so far. Where's my other Dark Reaper? I don't need him immediately, but it's nice to have him. Ooh, give me that. That's good for a Tema. But I don't want to do anything too hasty. This is also nice. I can cleanse this and have another spot watered there. That is what's really nice about this is I can actually bring this guy down now. I think a sapweed there would be really good because after Honeybear's range ends. So I think this is an absolute necessity. But I also want to water that if I can. That Thorny by himself is a little scary. He's level 3. He can hold off on getting watered for one round. I really want to get these guys watered, plus the energy. I might do this so I can get Tema. I really want to get that guy going ASAP. That's nice. 3 radiance. How would I spend that? I think this guy doing like beast mode damage would be really nice. This guy could also get jacked up. Like have him do a ton of damage. I could give him range but he's gonna be kind of focused on this side. Like I don't want to make this side really weak, so I'm actually probably gonna jack up this Thorny. Give him an attack per second and a damage. 2 damage. That's like he's level 4 now, so I think that'll really help him. This round will be easy for him, but I gotta make sure we're ready for that wave 5 that's coming up here. That blast was so awesome. Oh, that is insanely good. I'm gonna get him plus 4 damage if I can. They're just gonna get wrecked. Oh, minor radiance. They've been giving me radiance, which is awesome. I think it'd be kind of cool to do a double Thorny here because he'll wrap around twice. I think that in the long run is going to help me, especially in that final wave. But I might move Muscle Branch over. A good spot for Muscle Branch is like at the end, like he can be my backup if if there's still some damage left because that's outside the anti-armor zone. I really want to make sure the left-hand side's good though. Like I might give him the range and the double extra damage because I don't have super high confidence that these two Thornies can take care of that side. I have a high confidence in this side, especially if I do double damage. If I do this, I think that side's just going to get wrecked. So I'm going to do this. have Honey Bear helping and slowing him down. Ooh, tough choices, tough choices. Are there any beefy guys coming out of here? Not at all. It's just like, that's why I kind of want this guy to do +4 damage. I think that'll completely clean out the right. Because they're going to struggle a little bit otherwise. I think with Honey Bear on this side, we should be good on the left. So I'm going to do +4 damage. Oh, this one. Super. He's going to clean house. If I can get a sapweed too, that would be cool. This would be a good spot for him with +1 range. Ooh, is that an open spot? Ooh, I like that spot a lot. That's really nice. Because that'll offset when the final wave, when the 2 Armosaurus Rex come out, that guy will actually slow down the bottom one to give this team up here time to fight the first one. Other than that, not much else we can do here. I'd put a basic seed somewhere to help out. Ideally in a double damage zone. It's probably like right here. Okay, feel pretty good about this. Probably the best setup I've had. It's at least the second best. Because my other attempts were really not good. Oh man. Yeah, it's even that 4 damage. Those shields are so oh, the extra blast for oh, that was a little scary. I didn't need it, but that gave me a lot of radiance. This is really a good chance of getting a high score here. If I don't get it, it's my own darn fault. I'm being very generous with that. Definitely want to get a watering here. Be nice to get him water too. Not gonna push it, but re-radiance. Spend it wisely. This side looked really good. I think this guy getting +1 range is pretty darn important. And then I think getting this muscle branch to be eventually pumping iron is going to be really important. I also need to get anti-armor on this guy though. So if I spend 1, that's not good. Well, here's the thing. If I do, I could make that work. I could make the right-hand side work without getting the anti-armor, because if I just get this guy to bide to pump iron, then he can take care of that Armosaurus Rex, assuming the team has cleared out the rest of the stuff. So I want to get I like his position. It's really good. It could be a little better. Yeah, maybe. But this guy's in such a good spot. Like, this is just beautiful. But could I, like, bring this guy down? Because I think he'll be more effective down here. Especially if I can get him splashing. That would be actually really nice. Because Honey Bear's kind of committed to having him up here. I think that the bottom right can handle things on their own. But I would have to put... We gotta be careful, but I think I'm going to do this. This. Not that I can't have another sapweed there, actually, but I think the level 3 one here is it's worth the move. Put another one here. If I can get the range and the goop, I think we'll be in really good shape. We gotta slow down that craziness, and it'll just make them all bunched up, and the Blastoise gonna have a feast. So I think that's gonna be the best play I can make. So he'll be gooping right here once I get that upgrade. But I also need the +2, so I would need to get the Radiance Boon to have a chance at doing that. All right. Let me just do some cleansings for more score. I was feeling pretty good. It'd be really cool to like send these guys like up here, which I could do with enough cleansings. Like if I cleanse there, I could really push these guys up and around. That would be nice. Okay, let's see how it goes. I would love to get the Radiance boost. That would really lock in the victory here. If I get the +2, but it's not guaranteed by any stretch. Looking good, looking good. And that blaster just doesn't work. Ah, they gave me the major growth one. I don't care about that. They did give me a muscle branch, which is appreciated. He might help me push things over the fence. In terms of just putting something, I think, down here. Yeah, there's a spot there I could put them. I want to get a water in here. That's absolutely critical. Get those thornies jacked up. But yeah, I need the bide. Either anti-armor. Well, the anti-armor could work well. But if we don't kill that darn thing by here, we're really in trouble. That Armosaurus Rex. It's not a big pocket there. So it's a tricky call. Bide is really good. So I feel more confident that we can kill the darn thing with Pump Iron than with anti-armor. Because if he gets to this point, it's like GG. Three, four, five, six. I could do it that way, or I just plant basic seeds. I'm not sure if this guy's worth planting. I know I just picked him up, but well, I do want to water this guy, so I think from a points perspective, I think that will be worth it. And then I can do, I think if I put him here, they're going to go under. Yeah. I'll probably put him here. Is it just Armosaurus Rex, though? Yeah, that's silly. I'm going to put him over here to help out a bit more. All right, it's going to be close, but I think we got this. Well, I'll break 82 if I beat this. Honey Bear on the left is really nice. I do like him because he does some good damage. Here he comes, the first one. Let's get ready. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, it's going to be crab. Oh, got him. Come on, kill him. Oh, did we already kill out the right-hand side? Wow, the right-hand side got wiped. I wasn't even looking. Oh, got it, baby. Woo. Broke 82. That was a tough one. That was tough to really dial in the victory, but worked out. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I did spend Glint on that final attempt there, but I think it was worth it to really push my score. But I was at like 66 and I went to 80. That's worth it. I think it comes down to like $2 per play. So that puts me in the top tier of the scores. Then I don't know how the exact breakdown is. I've seen this go up like, I don't know, maybe a few bucks each day. $1 to $3, but it's just fun to play. Like it's like for me, I want to beat my score. 66 wasn't sitting well with me, so I wanted to beef that up. So I'm happy with the score. So I think it's hard. It'd be hard to do much better. If I got the +2 Radiance, that probably would have put me into like 83, 84. Well, I don't know if the numbers will work out that way, but to break 80, it's cool to see that. All right, well, that's it for that. If you enjoyed watching, I appreciate a like or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.